Read between the lines, it's Mandy and Deb. Books, bold opinions, and things that we've read. Pour up a glass, spill all the tea. Dark romance or rom-com spree. Read between the lines, where every sip comes with a plot twist.
Welcome back to Read Between the Wines with Mandy and Deb. I'm Mandy.
And I'm Deb.
Did you miss us last week, everybody?
You should.
You should.
You better have. We took a little hiatus.
We need a little breaky break.
Life was busy.
Yeah. You know how things get. Summer.
Life was lifing. Yeah. Well, marriage season, in my case.
Yeah. Kid activity season.
Yeah.
In my case.
Oh, man.
So welcome back. We hope you didn't miss us too much, but we've got something good today. I hope everybody's interested in what we have today.
I think everyone will be interested, but I also hope that all of you missed us a lot.
I know.
Just
I took a little break from
saying.
social media too. I was just
I
like,
know.
sometimes you just need a little bit of a breather.
Yeah, you just gotta, take a week off.
Yeah. So what we got today? I got it right here.
Oh, we've got Starside. I thought you were asking me about my drink already, and I was like, wait, it's too early.
It's not that time yet. No.
She was
Talk
off
about the book. Let it be known that there is barely a script.
There's
for
no
this
script.
podcast.
There's no script. We're just creatures of habit. But yes, we are doing Starside.
We're doing Starside today by Alex Aster. So this is fun. That's what we'll be going through today. Full spoilers as usual. That's how we usually do it around here.
Yeah.
So if you haven't read it, go read it. It is good. So I do recommend that you go read it. If you haven't and you don't care, then hang out.
Right.
And otherwise, come back. You know where to find us.
This was my first introduction to Alex Aster. And
me too.
It's so funny because where is it? I have Lightlark on my bookshelf that I haven't read yet. And now I'm very interested. I think this is her first adult romantasy.
Yes. I knew that Lightlark was YA, which is why I immediately was like, no, thank you.
Right.
Not that I wouldn't enjoy it. It's just that I would rather do other things.
Correct.
If I ever get to a point where I say there's like my priorities change,
palate cleanser. Maybe that's what you have that for. But no, I'm very interested now, and I hear amazing things, so I think I'm gonna.
Yeah, I have too.
Pick that up.
Good stuff. Like it. All right, now what do you have to drink?
I've got a Potomac Brewery cider.
Ooh, Potomac.
Because, I'm like bumping elbows with the rich people in Maryland.
I'm sure you are.
I'm not. I'm not.
Funny.
Oh,
why not?
Because I work from home. I stay in my little bubble. I don't like to see sun. I saw plenty of it this past weekend.
Okay.
I was on Liana's bachelorette trip. So much fun. Great time. I am not a sun worshiper, though. So on day 1.5, I was like, I need shade.
She needs SPF 150 and an umbrella.
So can I just tell you?
Sure.
We were going to the Barefoot Country Music Festival, which, it was a great time. It was a lot. Very much everyone was tired. However, what I don't understand is you are going to do a music festival on the beach.
Yeah.
In the sand, in the beginning of summer.
Right.
They friggin' took our spray-on sunscreen out of our bags.
Oh, this the spray.
I was like, do I look smart enough to build a bomb with this? Because I'm not. I swear.
Oh, that's why they took it?
Yes. And I was pissed.
You know, it's funny you say that because with Dean and his activities, he's going to be going away and doing overnight. They contraband is spray sunscreen as well.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, again, I'm sure there's a reason for it. I'm sure someone has built a bomb with aerosol sunscreen at some point. I am not smart enough to do that, though.
Oh, I mean, for me, I'm like, do you like sniff it or get high off of it? That's what I was going. That's immediately what I went to.
No, I think people like use it as a bomb.
Oh, because I know, like, you know, like whipped cream cans because they're like condensed. Like, like people get high off of it. So that's what my mind went to, not a bomb.
Right. Oh, I immediately went for a bomb.
Oh,
whatever.
I don't know.
Anyway, I usually reapply my sunscreen 15,000 times a day when I'm outside in the sun, and I could only do it once. So I got sunburned on my neck. Thank God I wore pants and long sleeves.
I don't know how you survived in pants and long sleeves.
I was hot, but it was worth it.
Oh, I would I would honestly, I think I'd rather be in like just my underwear than pants and long sleeves on the beach.
I think I'm just used to it because when I rode and I had to do horse shows and I was in my pants with tall boots and long sleeve shirt with a jacket and a gloves, like it doesn't really bother me. Okay. And I'd also rather be hot than sunburned.
Yeah, I guess. All right. Good point. Well, I have a White Claw, so.
Oh, okay.
No fun stories around that. Although, I will say, and I was telling you and Ashley, I Googled where to find the Hampton Water rosé that they drink on the show.
Mandy's
the grocery
on
store
her
by me.
Summer house kick.
I know. And I need to try this brand.
Yeah.
And the grocery store by me said they had it, and they're friggin' liars. I don't know if Google's a liar or if the grocery store is a liar and told Google that they carry it, but I was pissed.
That's just
pissed.
So rude.
I know.
You should go
But
complain.
it wasn't all bad because I found a Rodney Strong rosé.
I'm so excited you found that because now that I know that that's a thing, I'm going to be getting it for the summer because there's nothing better than a good glass of rosé while you're like sitting outside on the patio, having like dinner out somewhere. Oh,
it really is really good. And I get it now. Like I said, the last episode, I thought rosé was sweet just because it was pink. I thought all pink wine was sweet.
Nope.
I'm very, very wrong. And I'm happy to be wrong because that is the perfect summer wine. It is so crisp and just like, I told you it's like water. And you're like, I don't think I want water. I'm like, no, it's water in the sense where you don't get that like acid hit and like cheap wine.
Right. Exactly. How much was that bottle of Rodney Strong?
It wasn't bad. It was like $14.
That's not bad at all.
No, it was not expensive to like where I would buy it again. You know, usually absolutely. I'm like, you know, cupcake $9 wine, but
that's fine. Listen, it gets the job done.
But for the price and how good it was, now I've never had an expensive rosé before. I'm sure those are very good. But I looked up the one that they drink on Summer House, and that one's not terribly expensive either. I think it's around like $16 to $18.
So Post Malone has a rosé line.
Really?
And it's fantastic. It's so good.
All the things, I would not have thought of that.
It is so good. It's called Mason 9.
Okay.
And it is currently not available.
Of course not.
Well, that's a Total Wine.
We'll have to do a rosé taste testing when you're here with Ashley.
Yeah, everybody. I'm going to be in North Carolina in the beginning of August.
Yes.
So you're either going to see us in real time together recording, or you're not going to see us for another week. So
you'll definitely see social media with us together.
Oh, yeah.
We don't know if there's going to be an episode. We'll see.
Right.
We might be having way too much fun.
Indeed, we may be having far too much fun to be able to record anything,
because
which we deserve.
It is going to be when I turn the F word.
Oh, the big 40.
I'm just going to call it the F word. So for the F word, we're definitely going to be drinking rosé. We might not be recording an episode, but we've got a couple weeks before that. We'll let you know.
Sorry.
Apologies in advance, everybody. Oh, well.
Oh, well.
All right. Let's talk about Starside.
Let's get into it.
New romantasy, fantasy romantasy. Let's talk about that first.
Yes. Perfect segue.
Yeah.
This is far more fantasy than it is romance.
Yes.
Far more.
I didn't mind it, though. I didn't mind
it. I didn't either.
No.
Although, and I know that this is her first romantasy type of a book.
Right.
I felt like the romance went from 0 to 1,000.
Oh, for sure. There was there was a little bit of buildup.
Just not a whole lot, though. Not enough for me. Ooh, I can feel the tension and I can feel it building.
Yes. It was kind of just points of this is convenient at the moment, and I think it was nothing stuck to be up to a point. I'm I'm not really even sure if this is our love interest. I'm guessing he is because he's our main guy. But, and honestly, by the end of this book, I am still not sure if he's going to be the love interest.
I know.
Not at all.
No.
Yeah. So that's what we're going to be heavy on the end of this book.
Yes, we are, because the beginning of it, while it was, I think she did a great job at giving us a lot of backstory and a lot of really good information and keeping you interested when typically that kind of stuff can be a little dry and a little boring.
Yes, I have to agree with you. I think that there was a lot of that I don't want to call it, I guess we need to call it world building because we were in a different world. It didn't feel like that though. It didn't feel like we were just dumped into this new world and we have to learn all these new things. If you Ballad of the Falling Dragons, if that's the first time you read that, you're like, where am I? What the fuck is going on? This was very along the lines of Fourth Wing world. You pick it up as you go along and everything is very easy to digest, but you still have those periods where, you need information. But she did it in a way where lots of things were always happening.
Yes.
Action-wise, to where it never really felt too boring.
And I like that. I like that there were so many points of, I guess you could say turmoil, where something was just always happening. And I like that because it kept me really interested. I have come to realize that unless you hook me immediately with fantasy, it is not something that I initially will gravitate to.
Right.
So I am very grateful that this had as much going on as it did, because I felt like I was just constantly ooh, okay, like, this is happening. Oh, now this is happening. Like, and it felt very, it almost felt a little bit like an action movie.
There was a lot of action going on to the
Yeah.
point where, and it's not a bad thing, but through reading like the first like 3/4 of this book, and I was like, oh my God, can we just like take a breath for a minute?
Right. And to that, I will say, because there was so much going on, I did feel a little bit in times where I was like, okay, where are we? What are we doing?
I
What
did
is our
too.
plan? What is our goal? What,
Right.
what?
Who are these new people? What do they do again? Yeah.
Right. Who are all these
So-
creatures and beings?
Right. So, full disclaimer, Deb and I, this is on one read through of this book, our initial thoughts and feelings. We did not deep dive, highlight, annotate. I don't do that anyway.
Right. We don't do that here.
No. So, if you're here for like a quick overview, how we feel, and loosely plot timeline, stay, because that's what we're
Yes.
going to do. That's what we do best.
Right. We ain't no fantasy fangirls.
No, I mean, kudos to them, because
Yes. I mean, holy moly.
I don't know how they do it, man.
Listen, I don't know if they've got like normal 9-to-5 jobs or just a job in general, like outside of doing what they
Not
do.
anymore. When they started, they did.
I do not know how you can do that while working your respective jobs and keeping up with your family and keeping up with
know.
your social media.
Well, and I mean,
keeping up with having to go out and buy groceries and cook dinner and all.
well, I mean, like I said, kudos to them, because they
Yes.
took off, and I mean, now they are
Yeah.
like a network of, they have other podcasts under them, and they have teams that
Mhm.
help research, and I'm like, God damn.
Right. That'll be us one day.
But right now it's just us, so
Yeah. In
deal
all
with
of
it.
our glory.
All right. Well, let's Aris is who we're introduced to first. So let's talk about Aris.
Mm-hmm.
I like her.
I do too. I think she is spunky. I think
Yeah.
she's got swagger and attitude, and I think I liked her a lot.
Yeah, I like Aris. So she lives in Stormside, which is her part of the world.
Right.
And every 50 years they have a tournament.
Yeah.
Called a game, but event.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Called the Questral, where people from mortal lands can travel through Starside to get to the land of the gods in order to get magic to bring home to their families' lands in Starside, because it used to be balanced. Gods took over, they took all the magic, and now it's kind of just like live or die if you're living in Stormside. So there's famine and drought and all the things that are terrible. And magic can really help in growing food, helping with sick family members, illnesses, and stuff like that. So they have and I thought of this as like the Reaping and Hunger Games, but in the Reaping, you're like not wanting to get picked. When in this part of the world, they have something called the culling, not the cullen. Yeah, so not the Edward Cullen, it's called the culling. And this is where 50 people from Stormside are able to travel into Starside, to the land of the gods, to collect a cup of magic to bring back. That's why we're here. That's why we're here for this book.
Right, because Aris's family is all gone. They all died, right?
Yeah, they died. They were killed by one of the gods.
Right.
And that's actually why Aris is going. She's not going to get magic. Her goal is to kill the gods that wiped out her entire village and her family. So that's where we're at. So yeah,
Aris.
Aris's family's dead. Killed by their whole village was burned to the ground by one of the gods.
So mean.
I know, you're just such
a ray of fucking.
Did you pregame before this episode?
No, I swear to God.
Oh my God. Okay. So all right. So she's going to kill the god that killed her family and her village. Right. After that whole thing happened, she was taken in by Stellan, who we only meet for a small amount of pages because he also gets very early on.
Womp womp.
Womp womp. But Stellan basically raised her.
Right.
Taught her how to make weapons.
Yeah.
Always like the voice of reason. Encouraged her. And so after he's killed, another reason why she wants to go and avenge his death and things that, all that stuff. I honestly, and here comes the one read through, no annotating kind of thing. Why did they kill Stellan again? The whole time we're reading this book, it was that the guy named Kadok, who was also in.
Right. Because I know why. Kadok killed Stellan because Stellan had a sword that Kadok wanted.
Thank you.
There we go. Sorry. Took me
that makes complete and total sense. Yes.
Right. And I forget exactly the sword. If it had it must have had magic infused to it, but I don't know that it was necessarily a god sword. Go ahead. The whole premise of this book revolves around these swords that you can obtain through this whole culling situation have magic infused to them, and you are chosen by the sword.
Right.
And these swords are sometimes just regular swords that are infused with magic, or sometimes they're rare swords that are part of like these god swords that the gods had and no longer for whatever reason. There's a couple of loose ends in this book that made me think like, okay, like why don't these gods have these swords anymore?
Right.
Well, how are people making these swords with magic if they're not god swords and you don't already possess the magic?
It's not necessarily just magic, though, because I know that it's also a ranking of medals as well. So I know if it's like Starside medal, it's a much stronger sword. Think of it as like Valyrian steel kind of thing. Like it's going to kill all the baddies, and it actually breaks other swords, right? Like the swords would like fracture the more.
Right.
Okay. So maybe it was Starside steel, though, because wasn't her dagger at the beginning had broken one of the guards' swords, because I think it was made with,
Starside sealed. Yes. Yeah. So, and that's also, like, I feel like that got lost very quickly in the mix of all of this. I feel like there were so many elements to our weaponry and our swords and where they come from that, like, we forget that the different types of materials that can be made into these swords is very important.
Yeah.
Because it's only really mentioned once at the beginning of it, and then it's mentioned at the end.
I think you're right. I know that there's a lot of talk about swords and swords claiming their wielder.
Right.
But again, I'm not exactly sure if those are only God's swords. I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either. I think any of
Because-
them can.
Yeah. Okay. So Aris gets through and she claims one of the first 50 spots after going through a maze with a thorn bush and
The
a
Edward
lot of
Cullen.
other crazy stuff. Yes, and
The Edward Cullen.
the Edward Cullen, and this guy Kadok, who is basically Jack Barlow.
Jack Barlow.
He's Jack Barlow. As I'm reading this, I'm like, oh, okay, so we've got Jack fucking Barlow in this book. His name is just Kadok.
Mm-hmm.
Did you feel like, not to get off of like our timeline here, but while you were reading this, did you feel like there were a lot of parts in this book where you're like, that sounds like another book? That sounds like another book. That sounds like another book.
Here's the thing I have to say about fantasy, right? You have to be so original with fantasy.
Yeah.
In this day and age, because it all starts to blend together. Because I can tell with some of the, like, we're going to talk about this one in particular. The metal and the magic type of situation. It is very Brandon Sanderson Mistborn coded with the different types of metals. Some of this is very Fourth Wing coded. Do I think that was the intention? No, absolutely not. I don't think that. Absolutely not. But I think what tends to happen is we have social media, we have all these different things.
Yeah.
Books are so accessible to everybody now that, like, it's just an oversaturation, and you're going to pull from different things now at this point. Or you're going to turn to AI, which is not okay.
No, I get it.
Don't have AI write your books, people.
No. But like there were points where I was like, oh, that's this reminds me of Quicksilver. This reminds me of Fourth Wing. This reminds me of ACOTAR.
Yep.
This, yeah. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm not shitting on it by any means. I enjoyed myself reading this.
Yeah, this was great. I had a very good time.
I was pulling similarities as I was going.
And here's the other thing too. When you are heavy into reading and you're reading a lot, like we are, like a lot of other people are doing, you're going to notice the similarities very quickly because you've read so many other things, right?
Yeah.
And again, like you said, it's not a bad thing to point out the similarities in something.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, though, I felt like there were a lot of similarities in this book.
Yeah.
And again, do I think it was on purpose? No.
No.
Alex Aster might not have ever read a Brandon Sanderson book. She might not have ever read Fourth Wing. She might not have ever read
Fourth Wing.
I know she has. Everyone's read Fourth Wing.
Even our dad, people.
I know, even our father. But that's my point. Like, she might not have read any of these things, and she's literally just writing what she thinks is going to be really great, not even realizing. That's why I'm saying I don't think that the intent was to put the similarities in there.
Right.
It's like, this might be a little bit of a reach. It's almost like music, right? like you're going to find songs that sound similarly because so many things have been written, and it's like that 3-note or 3-bar or 4-bar rule where you can have the same 3 notes or the same 3, I think it's same 3 to 4 notes or chords in succession, but then it needs to be different.
To change, right.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, that's a good analogy.
Yeah.
I like it.
Okay. Good.
I like it. Well, anyway, and the reason why what I was getting to, and this is not necessarily like in a fantasy book that I've ever read, but this reminded me of Thor with his hammer, the way the swords come to you, where they kind of just swoop. I just think of Thor and Mjolnir, like, whip it out and bring it back. That's what it is, which is cool. I like it.
Yeah, right.
So when you once you bond with your sword, you can learn to call it, and it comes right to you.
Right.
Cool concept. Very dangerous. I would chop my head off.
Me too.
I'm surprised I cook a lot. I'm surprised I have all these still.
I know. Same. I don't cook a lot, though. Gary does.
Gary does. We all know.
It's why he cooks a lot. He's afraid I'm going to chop a finger off.
All right. Well, we've gotten through the Edward Culling. Let's talk about Harlan.
Tall, dark, and broody, just like how I like.
Tall, dark, and broody, Mr. Harlan Raker, who we don't even see his face until well into this book.
Yeah. 10 chapters out from the end of it.
Almost. Yeah. He is a very mysterious kind of guy. And we know that Aris has beef with him, but we don't know why.
Right.
And we don't find that out until very much later in the book either.
Yep.
Yeah. She does not like him, and she wants to stay as far away from him as she can. He is a member of the Kingsguard. He's actually the leader of the Kingsguard in Stormside. Am I right? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So we have Jaime Lannister, but he's hotter than Jaime Lannister. I think he's probably better looking than Jaime Lannister.
Love me some Jaime Lannister.
Oh. Sister fucker.
True. He is. Can't even argue.
But he's going through the Questral as well.
Yeah.
Honestly,
and everyone's like, what the fuck?
Honestly, I didn't know why he was there, but I didn't think it was for that. I thought he had like some connection with the other side, and he was just like,
that's also what I thought too.
Yeah, I thought he was kind of there like as like a patroller of the people in the Questral. I honestly thought that's what was going on. I didn't think he was
what I was thinking? I was thinking he was like the natural selection guy who's just like, you're almost dead. Bye.
Yeah, to weed out the weak. That actually makes sense. Yeah. That actually makes a lot of sense.
Hand. Goodbye.
Yeah, and we're done with you. You can exit stage left now.
Right.
But we do see him in the very beginning, and then we don't see him again for a while. Now, Aris has met up with she's made 2 friends, allies, Zane and Kira, who, again, we only know for a very short amount of time. And this is where the traveling and series of events start to
blur together,
get very rapid.
Yeah.
And a lot goes on. So we are going to we're not going to highlight every single place that they stop. Basically, they find out there is a beast tree in Starside. If you go to the beast tree and you climb to the top and you jump off, you can bond with a dragon, basically. So the three of them are like, well, that would be great because then we can fly across this whole world to get to the land of the gods in much less time because they've only got 50 days to get there and back. And we got a lot of ground to cover.
Indeed. And I have to say, while I was reading this, I was like, isn't there a time limit on all this? Like, I feel like so much time has gone by, but then when we finally get down to the nitty gritty of it, like no time went by. And I was like, what? Huh? Excuse me.
So by the time we actually get to the beast tree, Kira has been injured and she is trying to make her way back to the gate to just like go home.
Yeah.
She's like, I am not going to make it. Send me back. Good luck. Aris, if you make it and I die, bring some magic to my sister. Do me a solid. I'd really appreciate it. And she's like,
because her sister's
okay.
sick.
Yeah. She's like, I guess I have to now. So she and Zane make it to the tree and we meet up with Kadok again, who's basically just, other people have figured this out and Kadok is just like picking off anybody that bonds with a dragon. It's like bonded, dead, and he just wants to steal everybody's swords and steal everybody's dragon.
Yeah.
One thing I forgot to mention at the beginning of this, their quest is to get the cup of magic. If you drink the cup of magic and survive, you become immortal. So I just want to keep that in mind.
Yeah.
If you're here, you read it, so yeah, you know where I'm going. But... So
you friggin' know.
You know. But like, hey, let me try and string you along a little bit. Anywho. All right.
Oh man.
So we're fighting with Kadok in the tree, and as a last ditch effort, Aris just was like, well, if I'm gonna die, I'd rather go on my own than have him kill me. So she jumps out of the tree and she bonds with a dragon.
Yep. Lucky her.
Who again, we only know for a very short amount of time.
I know.
I feel like everybody we meet in this book, it's like they get 5 pages and that's it.
Alex Aster's writing for this book is like a sandwich.
You're going to need to explain that.
You got no, I guess this isn't really a very good analogy. It stopped with the music because like all the good shit usually happens in the middle and then you got your bread on the outside. But like all the good shit happened at the start and at the end. And then we just kind of sprinkled other things in there.
I mean, we still got good shit in the middle.
We did.
I just feel like, all right, if we want to stick with the food analogy, it was like hors d'oeuvres being passed at a party. Okay. They come around and then they're gone.
Yep.
If we're going to stick with food, that's what we're doing with this.
Yes. Perfect.
Yes, because these characters do not stick around for very long.
Pass around those fucking charcutes, people.
Yeah. So she gets her dragon, but then we also we meet back up with Harlan Raker. And now they decide that they need each other to get through this together.
How convenient.
And I'm like, well, because Aris has memorized a map of the entire world.
Mm-hmm. That was Zane's.
Right. And this is very... Now, again, Harlan is acting like the map or the memory of the map is what he's interested in, but it's really her sword that he wants.
Right.
Because Aris has a god sword.
Right. She bonds with that.
Correct. But now they're traveling through the rest of Starside together. We meet more people. We meet lots of monsters, creatures, Demons come out at night. It's not fun.
Really?
Yeah.
Eating demons at night? Not fun? Who would have
Not
thought?
fun. I know. But correct me if I'm wrong. And there are a lot of things that happen after Aris and Harlan get together, but nothing is really standing out to me as like super fucking important.
When we get to the Travelers, that's pretty important because what's her name gives Aris a pendant with her magic in it, and she said even at night the stars will shine, so always look for the light. And that comes in handy towards the end of the book.
Right. And I when they get to Vander.
Yes, when she calls upon Vander.
Yes, Vander is somebody that Stellan had known, that Aris knows would come to her aid if needed, just because of the relationship that the two of them had together.
Right.
So they go to his estate, and this is where they learn that if Aris gets an invitation to any one of the great houses, basically she can like portal there.
Right. Which also, and again, this is the first book in a series. I don't know how long she plans on making this.
Yeah, I don't know either.
That gets very lost very quickly.
This sticks out to me more because I had the in my head, I'm like, oh, so this was very ACOTAR to me.
This was winnowing. Yeah.
No, not winnowing, the ball that they have with with dancing with all the suitors and like, what can you offer me and what can you offer me? The way that Nesta was kind of being like, try to marry her off to it. Like, that's where my mind went. Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right.
So that's why it's sticking out to me. But basically, at Vander's estate, they're having this ball, and Vander tells her, like, if you can make oaths with these houses, then you can in turn use that to your advantage when trying to travel across the world.
Right. That was
Harlan, like, isn't super happy about it.
No, because Vander's a bloodbane.
Yeah, but like, we hear that, and then it's like, no, it's gone.
Right. It's like, oh, that's not great. Okay, goodbye.
Yeah. And then we're gone. It's like, wait, but was that like, they made it seem like it was something like super going to be like very important. Maybe it will be super important in the next book, but I was like, okay. But
let's remember too, everybody, this is the beauty and the curse of reading an unfinished fantasy series as it's being put out.
Right.
So we have a lot more questions than we do have answers. And sometimes I feel like it could come off as like, there's like, you're just picking it apart to be nitpicky. No, we really have a lot of questions and we don't have a lot of answers yet.
We don't have a lot of answers.
It was the same thing with Shield of Sparrows.
Yeah. Agreed. One of the parts that I did like was when Aris and Harlan get to the desert.
The cave and have sex.
Oh, we'll get to the cave in a second because that's at the very end of the book.
It is.
Let's get to the desert first and then we'll get to the cave.
I did like this part too.
Aris and like Harlan had been like definitely getting closer, but still absolutely despise each other.
Right.
But in the desert, it's kind of where you have to face your demons, really.
Yeah.
It's like Luke in the cave on Star Wars.
Mm-hmm. We're such nerds.
It is exactly when Luke is on Dagobah and Yoda tells him, like, you might not want to go in there. And he goes, anyway, that's exactly what it is.
My God, Dad's going to be so proud.
I know. So, but the thing is, Aris realizes this and she understands that this is just a vision and she's able to get over it. Harlan is like having a fucking mental breakdown.
Yep.
Over what we don't know. I would have
and
loved to have known.
We don't find out.
No, we don't find out. I would have loved to have known, like, what was he battling?
Mm-hmm. Me too.
It was crazy.
It was crazy.
But this is where Aris is like, he says to her, like, leave. And this is where she's like, no. Like, I've been abandoned before. I know what this is and I'm not leaving you. And this is where she says, like, I want you. I want to get to know you. I want to see the future now because of, I mean, I don't know exactly like what exactly he did for her to want that. I mean, but
he did save her in quite a few situations. He sucked the venom out of her when she got bit by that snake. I mean, he did not need to do that.
No, he did not need to do that. And
he could have just been like, goodbye.
Very sick too.
Mm-hmm.
But he's so mean.
Yeah, he's so broody. He's so broody for no reason.
Well, I mean, yeah. And you know what? Even at the end of this, I still don't get why he's so, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about him.
I don't know either. And I feel like this is the first time where our MMC, I am really just kind of like, what's going on, my dude?
Yeah, I don't know.
Ogres are like onions. They have layers.
I get the attraction and I get how they're getting closer. I mean, they're traveling this whole land together. They're together nonstop. Like, I get it that they are forming an attraction to each other. And I get why we have that scene in the cave with the two of them.
Yeah.
More so because I think it's just, and I know you like this in a book, total hate fucking.
I mean, honestly, I'm not necessarily all for the hate fucking. I don't necessarily know that I could classify this as hate fucking. I think this was just fucking of convenience.
Well, it was.
And I think that it's just surface level, or that's what it felt like.
But I don't think it is for her. Clearly, it's not for her. She definitely has some feelings for him. Not enough to make her change her mind about anything.
No, because she drives her sword straight through his fucking heart.
But the cave scene was really good.
It was okay.
I thought it was really good. The sex scene in the cave, for the only spicy scene that we get in this book, I thought if that's the only one that we get, I was fine with it. I thought it was good.
Yeah, I didn't have any problems with it.
Hate me harder. I was like, oh shit.
I know. I was like, oh. Oh my God.
And then I'm remembering for like a couple minutes, I forgot where they were. And I'm like, wait a minute. This is all happening like on the ground against rocks. I'm like, this is like the worst place.
I know. You're getting all friggin' shit stuck in your back and you're stepping on rocks with your feet. And
I was just going to say, like, I can imagine that there's like rocks sticking out of your back.
Where do you put your leg up? But he was like, get on your hands and knees. I was like, oh, this feels ouchy. I was like, no, thank you, sir. There's no pillows.
This is not Nesta and Cassian grab that headboard.
No.
You know what? Fucking Nesta had it good, man.
She fucking did. I hope she appreciates that man for everything that he's done for her. Having sex with her on a nice plushy bed and not on a bed of rock.
Some girls, man. Just for context, this book is 48 chapters, and that's chapter 42 that we get that.
Alex made us wait.
She made us work for it.
She sure did. And
again, I didn't mind it.
No, I didn't either.
I wasn't like reading through this. I'm like, oh my God, when are they gonna have sex? Oh my God, when are they gonna fuck already?
No.
Like I wasn't there.
And typically with a book like this, when I know I'm going to be reading Romantasy and there's going to be some of that in there, I was not like, hurry the fuck up. Let's get to the point of why we are here.
Right. Well, and
I didn't feel any of that.
I think, and you know, good job for Alex Aster, because I don't know if we're like fully sold on Raker.
Correct.
You know, like, I don't know.
She's making us work hard.
Well,
to be invested in him.
Yeah. So the next morning, Raker's gone and he's taken Aris's sword, because his sword and her sword used to be one and the same. And if they are rejoined, apparently, like, it can do anything.
It's the most powerful sword.
Yeah.
Ever created.
So Aris is like, oh my God, he left. She finds her dragon again. What? Why are you laughing?
These men enter this cave and they're like, we're here to kill you. And she's just there naked and she's just like, let's go.
I tried to picture that in my head. I'm like, I need to put clothes on her.
My
she needs
would
clothes.
Be flapping everywhere. Like, we would have a big problem.
I'm so glad you brought that up, because I thought the same thing. I said, if they ever made this into a movie, she needs clothes on. Just not. Nope.
Yes, correct.
I'm probably forgetting so much, but
it's okay. Listen, first read through, I feel like, and you correct me if I'm wrong.
No, go ahead.
I feel like we were both in a little bit of a reading slump too.
1000%.
Which, this has pulled me out of my reading slump. I can absolutely tell you that.
Yeah. No, I agree. Oh, you know what? Before we get to the end, one thing I did forget to mention was the reason why Aris hates Raker.
Oh, yeah.
Is because she was caught by him in Stormside trying to like train on like the king's courtyard or something. He caught her and told the guards. He says he told the guards to just throw her on the street. Well, the guards in turn threw her in a cell and literally like carved all of their names on her back.
Yeah.
Which is so icky and terrible. Stellan actually came to save her, but that's why she hates him. Good reason.
Right.
Good reason, Aris.
Yeah.
So that was that. But we get to the end of this book. Her dragon has found her again, which I'm like, thank God, because I've been waiting for this dragon to come back for the whole fucking book.
Right.
And she gets to the land of the gods. She gets her cup of magic and she summons the god. Does she summon the god, or is she kind of just like there? The god of travelers?
She's just there.
And she's like, I know why you're here. You're here to kill me.
Right.
And she's like, oh, well, yeah. Guess I am.
Yep. Goodbye.
And the god says, if you make an oath that you won't kill me, I'll tell you how to get your family back. And Aris says, okay. And the god says, kill the god of death and you'll get your family back. And now the goddess is like dripping in jewels. And what does her dragon love to eat?
Jewels.
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 So she calls her dragon, and the goddess is like, whoa, you said you weren't going to kill me. She's like, yeah, but you didn't say my dragon couldn't.
Right.
So now she's
And then she
dead.
Dracarys her ass.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
So I kind of thought, I was like, oh, that's it. But knowing that there was like a little bit more left, like
Right.
not knowing where the hell Raker was, I'm like, all right, something else is going to have to happen.
Yep.
So she goes to find the god of death. And when you're in the land of the gods, you can just summon the gods. They can't deny you when you're in their land. So she calls for the god of death, and she's sent, portaled there, is what they called it in this book. Think of like winnowing in an ACOTAR.
Mm-hmm.
And she gets there, and who's sitting on the throne with his fucking sword across his lap?
Fucking Rockman himself.
Raker. I'm like, okay, what happened? What is going on?
I know. I was like, you're fucking kidding me.
So explain this to me. He was a god who got sent to the mortal lands and then in order to get his god card back, he has to go and kill the god of war. Okay. That's
on the money.
Guys.
Yep. And that's where we had book 1.
So now he's the god of death and the god of war?
I think he's just the god of death.
Okay. Well, he's the god of death. We know that for sure. So Aris tries to kill him because while they had this like freaky ass night together and she thinks she has feelings for him, she's like, not enough for you to
I love you.
Like, yeah. Love you, but I love my family more, and I'm totally willing to kill you. And this was so end of Game of Thrones for me. So when Jon Snow just killed Daenerys, I was like, that's what was playing in my head. Yeah. It was like, I love you, but
I
liked it. I knew that was gonna happen as I'm reading it, but he doesn't die because he's the god of death. He's like, well, if you're gonna try and kill me, you're gonna need to do a lot more than that.
Right, exactly.
So now she's trying to get back to the gates before they close for another 50 years. He's like literally chasing her, trying to pull her back in because he's saying that he wants her to join him
to kill the gods. He would like to kill the rest of it. He wants to be the god. Apparently.
Right. Which was like so Daenerys to me, like what he was saying. Like, let's break the wheel and build a better world. It's like, bitch, you're crazy.
Anthony.
Yeah. So that's where we leave it. She gets through the gate, and like the last scene is them looking at each other from both sides of the gate. And she's like, see you in 50 years.
Yep.
And that's where we end it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, the last 8 chapters of this book are like,
oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. I was like, holy shit.
But that was, and we were talking about this a little bit earlier, it's very on par with how we felt about Shield of Sparrows too.
Yes, correct.
And it's it's turning into one of our favorite series. So I like this. I have a lot of questions. I think I'm going to probably need to reread it.
I will do.
But
yes, and yes.
Yes. Check. You know, one thing we forgot to mention, this is like probably a big thing. How Aris is marked by the gods.
Oh yeah.
And silver. It plays a part in this book when we find out that she can't really be touched by fire.
Right.
But other than that, it was kind of just like my markings. And I'm like, girl, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, did I miss something? Because
Right.
I'm like, what did I miss?
Well, she was struck by lightning.
Yes, I got that when they told it to us. But up
Right.
until a certain point, she's talking about markings. And I'm like, I must have missed something because I don't know what the hell she's talking about.
No, you didn't. It's just casually mentioned.
Yeah.
And nobody should know and all of that.
Yeah.
What got me was the fact that she is immune to also fire. So
Right.
she is also apparently the Phoenix.
Right. There's a prophecy all in there too.
Correct. Which the Phoenix is very rare. So lots of unanswered questions.
I guess when the gods went to first of all, that's why she survives the attack on her village, is because she has this ability to live through fire. And oh my God, her sister dies in her arms. It was so sad. It was really fucked up.
Sad. Mm-hmm. It was really bad.
Yeah. But I guess even the gods didn't know that she was.
Right. Which how?
And one of the other things that confuses me is she kept saying, her sister was the one who was supposed to be struck by lightning. And she saved her from that, and now she has this ability. And she says a couple times, she's like, I shouldn't have done it. It should have been her, because then, she wouldn't have died, her sister, but her sister would have been alone. It was, I'm so confused. I'm confused.
Yeah. I too am a bit confused on that as well. So I'm hoping we get some more answers.
Yeah. But here's the thing. I mean, we end this book with this. The way I saw this book was enemies to lovers. I say this is enemies to fuckers to enemies again. I don't think it's, I don't know. This part of it is very different from anything I've ever read.
Yes. And I think that's why I like it a lot, because she I think does have feelings for him. However, I think his feelings are stronger because her agenda is way bigger than what his is, in my opinion. Yes, he wants to kill all the gods, but he's already a god. So, okay, you're pretty well off, buddy, but she has a lot more to lose.
Right. And I don't know, I don't trust him.
Nay, I say.
No. I can see him turning out to be a villain, true villain.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think of another situation in a movie or a book that I've you think you're sure this is the guy, and then it turns out he's been the bad guy all along. We knew he wasn't a great guy, but we were hoping to get grow those feelings with him, and oh, Raker, you're just misunderstood. I'm like, no, I think he's not that great.
You are properly understood, sir.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to feel about him.
I don't know either yet. I'm excited to find out.
I am too. I mean, at least it's not at least we know he's not a Tamlin.
Thank fucking God.
If he's gonna suck, at least we know he sucks now.
Yeah, thank God. Fucking Tamlin.
God. I did enjoy this.
I did too.
I don't know how to feel though. Yeah. I think I like that I don't know how to feel about it.
Mm-hmm. I do too. You're totally valid in that, because that's why I'm where are we going with this?
Yeah. We know that at the end that Kadok has he drank the magic, and we know he's not dead, so I guess he's immortal.
Oh, fucker.
So maybe
Fucking
that's
Jack
probably,
Barlow
I'm
Jr..
sure, gonna play into something in the next book.
I'm sure.
What if he like tries to like kill all the gods and be? It's like, what's worse, Kadok or Raker? We have to go for the lesser of two evils.
Ooh, and what if there's like a really weird, like, hate fuck triangle there?
No,
I could get behind.
I'm not behind that. Not in any way, shape, or form.
No!
No.
Okay, fine. Whatever.
Please, God, no.
No more cave seats. No more rock sex. I can't get over that.
I think if Raker would have taken her to an inn, he probably would be a little bit higher on my not so sure about you ranking.
Especially because you're a god. Like, you mean to tell me that you don't have, like, some type of palace and you're looking to get as close as possible to her so you can take her sword?
He wasn't a god again yet when that happens.
Okay. You do have a point there, but still.
But still.
Like, a glass of wine and a pillow, perhaps?
Seriously.
Thank you. Like, I think that's just bare minimum.
Common courtesy.
Yeah.
Oh, good God.
I love it.
So what did you give this? What'd you rate it?
I gave it a 4. I did. I gave it a 4. It was a good ride.
I liked it. I didn't
You
give it a 4.
3.
I gave it 3.5.
Okay. Okay. All right.
I'm interested to see what is coming next.
I am too.
Do we know when the next is coming?
November.
Oh, okay. So we don't have too long to wait.
No, we don't. This is going to be a very busy year for reading.
Oh, it comes out on my oh no, it doesn't. Never mind.
You forgot your own wedding anniversary.
Sure did.
Okay, me too.
In my defense.
Just kidding.
I saw the 17th, but that's Dean's birthday, but of a different month. So just
right.
Leave me alone.
Leave Brittany alone.
But the next book is going to be called Stormside. So we're going to be back in mortal territory.
I'm like, the reading lineup this year is incredible. I'm here for it.
It's a lot.
It is a lot.
It's going to be good
up
stuff.
For the challenge.
I can't wait for Megan's new book. That'll be out in July.
Yep.
It's almost July.
I'm excited for Akatar.
Oh, yes. And book 4. Oh, not book 4 by Rebecca. Not book 4.
Did you see the audacity of that woman and what she posted?
The audacity.
The audacity. Friggin' rude, Rebecca.
First of all,
rude.
How do I get to be somehow adopted to be your niece? Because I want on that list.
Me too.
She just loves to fuck with us.
She sure does. And you know what? It's great. I love it.
What did she say? My niece reading not book 4 to the part where Riddick and then nothing.
So rude.
Like, Rebecca, I have generalized anxiety already. Like, you are seriously feeding the beast.
And I just have rage. So one is just going to sit here and dwell on it, and the other one's going to get mad about it.
Yeah. I'm like, what? Oh my God. What happened? What happened? What happened?
Not Riddick. No, not Riddick. And I'm over here like, Riddick.
It could literally be anything. But it does tell us something that not book 4 is going to be like at least like semi-present day-ish if Riddick's in it.
Uh-huh. Sure does.
So that helps. Not a lot, but
just a little bit. That's all right. We only got a couple of months, 2.5 months.
I can't believe we don't have a cover. or a title.
Yeah.
Anything.
I think it's coming.
Oh, Rebecca, you make my chest hurt.
Me too.
All right. Well, guys, what'd you think about Starside? We enjoyed it. We're confused. We have questions. If you can answer any of them, let us know.
Yeah.
What'd we miss?
We're going to get so many comments. You friggin' idiots.
Yeah. What did I miss? I've been watching a lot of Hamilton lately.
Oh my God.
All right. I think that's it for today. I had fun talking about this. I like this. Similar, but different.
Like it too.
What's coming up next week? We don't
Who
know.
the hell knows?
We'll know when you know.
Yep.
All right. Well, if you have any suggestions of stuff you'd like to hear, please let us know.
Yeah.
That comment section is always open. Utilize it.
Yeah. Damn it.
And while you're there, like, comment, subscribe, share, tell your friends.
Be our friends.
Be our friends.
We're desperate.
Can you smell it?
Can you smell it?
All right. We will see you next week with something fun. We'll make sure it's something fun.
And ladies, don't expect the bare minimum from these men.
Yeah. Get yourself a pillow at least, ladies.
Yeah. Not the rocks.
Bye.
Goodbye.